Hello, divine beings. I am back with another general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's for you, it will find you. To book a mini tarot reading with me or any of our healing services, please feel free to check out our website. We are currently having a promo, 20% off on all our healing services, which ends tomorrow. So please make sure to check out our website. You just input the promo code MEDITA20 and receive 20% off. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. I keep hearing like gift cards. So maybe there's a gift coming for you, or someone is about to hand you a gift. Yeah, so Ace of Wands came out as the first card. I'm hearing like, yeah, clear direction. The path has been cleared for you. Incoming, like an incoming gift. Something is coming. Ace of Wands, we have 10 of Crystals, we have the Empress, and we have 9 of Cups. Yeah, a big gift is about to land for you. You're finally in your power. Like, people are realizing you're the one with all the answers, you're the solution, you're the guide. Like, you were treated as the underdog, but you are now the one who came up on top, and everybody's like looking at you like, what? How did that happen? Like, you have all the answers now. We have 4 of Wands, oppression, 6 of Cups. Like, you walked away from that old life, your old jobs, old careers, industries, relationships, because you saw the truth of what is now being exposed to the rest of the world. You already knew. You went down the rabbit hole. You went through all the shock, the disbelief, the illusions, right? Like, you processed all of that. As hard and as difficult as that was, you realized who was who and what was what. You realized that most of the people around you were narcissists, were, you know, not very humanly like, and you let that go. As isolating as that was, you walked away, you know, and you processed everything, as deep, as dark, as lonely as that was. And now here you are, peaceful, grounded, calm, like just living life. When you are someone who's spiritually gifted, you have the gift of sight, you have the gift of knowing, you get prophetic dreams, and you try to, you know, tell people, you try to warn people. It can backfire against you, because people will label you as crazy, as woo-woo, you don't know what you're talking about. And trusting in yourself, and knowing, no, I know the truth, and I trust myself, and I'm gonna walk away from this, as hard as it is. And that's what you did. And you built a whole new life by yourself. You did it on your own. No friends, no community. Even though people laughed at you, people made fun of you, people doubted you, your gifts, your visions, your dreams. You know, oh, maybe it's just in your subconscious, it's all in your head. You know, you have things mixed up, you're crazy, right? Like, those are the kind of things you hear. And you have to get to a point where you're like, okay, when the time comes, people will know the truth. Even for me, I've had many situations like that, and I remember Spirit saying, oh, they shouldn't have done that. Oh, they'll learn. Oh, they shouldn't have said that. And my intuition was like, okay, they will learn the hard way. And that's exactly what's happening now. Everybody else around you now is going through their dark night of the soul. They are now awakening to the truth and the reality of what this world really is, and how we have been lied to. Everything is a lie and has been an illusion. And now people are starting to see who is who and what is what, and it is not pretty. See how she's just watching, and this is the old life that she left behind, and she's like letting it all go, and she's like, one day you guys will wake up to the truth. One day, my name, my reputation, my honor, my integrity will be restored. One day. That's you, collective, who's watching this reading. You were labeled to be a certain way. People mocked you. People made fun of you. People laughed in your face. They thought you were stupid. They thought you were uneducated. They thought you were weak and sensitive. They totally underestimated you. And here you are now, the Empress. Isn't that interesting? Funny how life works out, right? And now all that guilt is hitting those people. They're hiding. See how this person is under a sheet? They're hiding. They're in shame for what they said about you, what they did to you, because now they need your help. And they have to surrender to you. They have to surrender to you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Right? They want your help now. That's what surrendering is. How did you do it? How did you figure it out? So we have 10 of Cups. Justice in reverse. What was sent to you has now been returned back. And now your cup is full. You are stepping into a new chapter in your life where you're going to be living in peace, joy, luxury, opportunities, abundance, success is all going to be coming into your life because you deserve it. You earned it. You did the inner work. And the rest of those people are going to be watching you now, shining bright, living life. And they're going to be wondering, why am I living in chaos and this person is doing okay? And that's their journey to figure out now. Because they didn't think that you were ever going to get out, and you did. You got out. You got out of that hole that they try to put you in. And now you're teaching others how to get out. I'm seeing a headband. So somebody wears some kind of a headband. It could be you, and red hair could be significant. I feel like somebody left their city life and moved to a very, like a small town, like a beachy area, like you may have left, and moved to like somewhere like Mexico or something, like somewhere beachy and islandy area. Yeah, see the 5 of Swords. They try to keep you stuck so that you would not move forward, that you would not prosper, that you would just stay where you're at. Like you were this earth angel that was sent into this family, this community, this like job environment, and they all stabbed you in the back. They gossiped about you. They slandered your name. They spoke shit about you, right? They took advantage of you, your help, your guidance, your support. They basically didn't want you to succeed in any way, shape, or form. And so you left. You're like, okay, I'm going to just watch from afar. And now everything is crumbling and burning down because you already knew. You knew it was going to come crashing down. You saw through the illusion, and now everybody is catching up. And here you are, peaceful, quiet, calm, grounded, and everybody's like, what? Why are you not panicking? Because you already knew. Your nervous system is already prepared. You processed everything. You went through everything. I'm seeing like a dress, a wedding dress. So someone probably saw through the illusion of like what marriage is and like left, or you're someone who's single and was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this marriage thing. I'm not settling. And people made fun of you. People thought maybe you were too picky, you were pretentious, but you just knew. You knew you were not ready, and you knew you weren't going to settle until you figured yourself out. Or maybe that's something you didn't even want. Yeah. Here you are, the Hierophant, and we have the 3 of Cups. The teacher, the guide, the leader. You hold all the power. You're in some kind of like an authoritative figure that people are turning to. I keep hearing yoga, so you could be like a yoga teacher, or you're opening some kind of a yoga studio, and you're going to be celebrating soon. Remember I said earlier there's some kind of a gift coming in? Yeah, you're going to be celebrating soon. Like you're going to be going back out there, being social again, meeting new people, building a new community, because it's your turn. You did all the inner work. You were in hibernation, you were in isolation. So all those people from your past are now going to go through what you went through, and you're going to be out and about, living life, enjoying life, because you're in a brand new frequency. And you are now going to be meeting people who are more in alignment to you, who match you, who are going to respect you and honor you and treat you with love and kindness because you deserve it. I'm also seeing like a mystical shop. So you could be opening like some kind of like an esoteric shop or boutique that sells like crystals, tarot, pendants, like that kind of stuff. Like a herbalist. Something that where you infuse a lot of your spiritual knowledge, your esoteric knowledge and wisdom, and you infuse it into your products. or you're holding you're opening a store that holds those kind of products, right? Like, so you'll be networking and meeting people who like handcraft their own candles, or they make their own tarot cards, or they make crystals, that kind of stuff, and you'll be housing their products. Like, I'm seeing like practical magic. Maybe that movie could be significant to you. There's also Practical Magic Part 2 that's going to be coming out soon. Yeah, look. Ace of Crystals. Remember I was saying crystals? So you'll be selling crystals. You'll be like importing them. Like a one-stop shop, right? With all your esoteric spiritual needs. So I keep seeing the number 5. And then with the 5 of Swords, like I kept picking up like 5 people who betrayed you, who you had to cut out of your life and walk away from. And then the 5 of Crystals in reverse came out. So see, it's like 5 crystals leaving. So you had to let go of 5 people. Maybe you cut people out of your life, but 5 seems to be significant. 5 is also the number of change. But it was like you had to let those people go. You had to let them out of your life because you realized they can't come with you. They can't come with you into this new chapter of your new life. And that created space, and now all this new stuff is coming in, new opportunities. This new gift is about to arrive. Let's tune into this new gift. I'm also picking up friends, 5 friends that you had to like let go of and walk away from. It's like they're stuck in that matrixy life, and their belief system is very negative, and you are wanting more. You're like, I want to grow, I want to evolve, I want peace, love, and joy. And so you had to walk away from them. Maybe you were kind of keeping them, you know, within boundaries, a certain distance, and now you're like, yeah, no, I gotta cut you out for good. I can't do this anymore. And once you did, it opened up this whole other avenue for you. And I think that's why this gift is coming in now, because you're ready. You've created space energetically. Look, 2 of Cups, Tower moment. See? Yeah, that relationship with them was not fulfilling. It wasn't reciprocal. It was making you empty. And so you started to pour back in yourself, and now you're attracting in more loving, you know, relationships that fill your cup. Spirit, what's this gift that's coming in? What's this gift? We know a lot of love and abundance is coming in, but anything specific coming in? I'm hearing you're moving. You're moving to a new location. You're moving out of some kind of a family system, family environment. See? You awakened. You're upgrading. You're getting new spiritual gifts. That's the upgrade. You're gonna start tapping into more spiritual abilities that were probably dormant, or you needed to finally like close the door on these past people, which created space, and now all these new gifts are gonna start showing up. That's why you're moving to. You're going to be moved into a location that is more supportive of you, your spiritual knowledge, your wisdom, somewhere where it's really going to be needed and valued. Look, Ace of Cups, yeah. Like, people are going to be looking for you. You're going to be in demand. Like, you're going to create like a spiritual empire. Like, so for example, if you start, you know, an esoteric shop, it's going to have like 5-10 franchises, you know, all over the world. If you are creating some kind of like a book or a guide, it's going to be like a #1 seller, and like everybody's going to want a copy of it, right? If you offer like esoteric spiritual like knowledge, you'll be teaching classes and workshops. You know, you might be invited to host seminars, or even have like your own course that's available online, or you might be teaching through like colleges and like universities, prestigious universities, because that kind of knowledge is going to be so in demand, especially with the way the world is shifting and changing. Okay, let's use my word card tarot, and then we will end this reading. Look, herbal teas came out. So maybe you make herbal teas. Betrayal and deceitful. I think these are the past 5 people that you cut out. They betrayed you. They were talking shit behind your back. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, that could be you. Politics, government, I am worthy of love and care. Fake co-workers, industry, acquaintances, stay away. See, remember I was telling you, you cut those people out? Burned out, tired, and exhausted. So whatever you went through is now happening to them. They were sending you ill intent. They were like laughing at you behind your back. Like her, spiritual stuff, like where's it going to take her? Where's her business, her teas, her crystals? Like what's that going to do? She's not going to be successful. I'm picking up a female energy, so I think this reading is for a female energy, and the 5 people around you could be family members, co-workers, people you worked with, you knew of. Like they didn't believe in you. Could be a friend group as well, I'm picking up. Or co-workers that were friends, that kind of stuff. Yeah, they didn't believe in you, and now they're going to need your services. They're going to need your healing teas and your healing energy, because they're now all sick and burnt out and exhausted. Also picking up soap, like organic soap. Like someone might be wanting to make like soap products, some kind of skincare product. That's coming through as well. So we have celebrate yourself, do what you're afraid to do, healthy eating, podcast, YouTube, and dark magic on you. Yeah, so someone was sending you ill intent and it backfired, and now it has returned to them. Well, that is the end of your reading. Until next time, stay safe.